Let's get into our first prediction, and that's by 2021, 50% of companies will have aligned digital KPIs to direct business value measures. Building digital performance measures that connect to revenue and profit are key best practices of the future enterprise. That's a big framework that IDC globally is looking at. We've entered the phase of digital transformation in Canada where execution is paramount. Over the past 3 to 5 years, we've seen lots of enterprises building or trying to build strategy and creating roadmaps for the digital journey. Now is the time of action for the majority of Canadian enterprises. And as Lara said, by 2025, over half of all IT spending will be directly for digital transformation and innovation. That's billions of dollars of technology investment that will be scrutinized. As the digital economy becomes responsible for a growing share of enterprise revenue, it has also become an increasingly important item on the CEO's agenda. As shown on the slide here, IDC believes that CEOs should focus on 4 key areas when thinking about the digital economy: customers, capabilities, critical infrastructure, and industry ecosystems. These are all touched on in our webcast today, and these are also the agenda items that will define the future enterprise. Canadian businesses can no longer work on a trial and error basis when it comes to DX. An important aspect to successful execution is aligning digital key performance indicators with business value measures like revenue and profit. Without this, we will see a persistent gap between investment and the corresponding business opportunities. Or in other words, doing interesting digital projects that may not deliver any material value, and nobody wants to do that. The graph shows the top 5 current success metrics in Canada captured in our 2019 DX Sentiment Survey. Meaningful units of measurement are established and can directly link to DX investments. So leaders must collect and analyze performance data and compare that to actual results with desired performance. Our global research team at IDC found that organizations that implemented data capitalization KPIs were 19% better at monetizing data and business returns. The hardest part, however, is in linking these KPIs to revenue and profitability. Those companies that can do that will be able to innovate with purpose and drive better business outcomes. One type of KPI is revenue or revenue growth via a digital channel. And one real-world example we've seen is at Schindler Elevator. They sell digital elevator data about passenger utilization to architects and city planners and other stakeholders. And Schindler's KPI is that digital data as a percentage of total revenue. So for IT vendors, this means working more closely with stakeholders at different levels of the organization and understanding the KPIs and their linkage to revenue and profit. We expect enterprises, because of all the spending on this, to examine suppliers and seek to work exclusively with partners that don't sell just on price or simply quote traditional service levels, but who can directly link their product and service value to the digital KPIs. This is going to be a big challenge for many vendors, and IDC Canada sees 2020 as the year for vendors and their partners to sharpen their focus on digital KPIs and business outcomes.